here with Al Jolson from iConnectivity. And Al, I remember when the original iConnectMIDI interface was passing MIDI between multiple iPads, MacBooks, and such, and it was one of the only things that was doing that.
Right.
And now these new interfaces will also pass MIDI and audio. They'll let you pipe audio from one device into another, like a synth running on an iPad into Ableton Live running on a MacBook Pro.
Or vice versa. You could actually run your Ableton Live into an iPad. It's bi-directional.
So there's sort of a traffic cop over USB in a way that a lot of audio interfaces aren't, right? That's what makes them special, right?
Yeah, our team actually comes out of networking, out of telecom and networking. So the kind of mentality we have in our development is to more of treat your interface like a big Wi-Fi router, like you would, like in your house. You come into your house, your phone can talk to your TV can talk to your toaster. You know, we try to do the same thing for the studio.
Very cool. So this is the latest box. It's the iConnectAudio4. Is that right?
iConnectAudio4 Plus.
4 Plus. Yeah. And excuse me. What are its goes-ins and goes-outs?
Well, okay. It has 4 combo XLR inputs. 2 lines, 2 instruments can be plugged in as well. On the rear, it has 4 TRS balanced outs and an independent stereo headphone mix. It's got a set of MIDI DINs. It's also got the ability to connect to 2 computing devices simultaneously, or you could plug into...
That's different.
Yes. So now your iPad and your computer can talk to all of your I/O simultaneously, or you can switch it into host mode, connect a computing device, and connect a hub, and now you can connect all of your class-compliant MIDI and audio peripherals to that hub, and now, for the first time ever, your whole studio's worth of gear is accessible by your iOS device. So before you had this limitation of what you could plug into one interface on iOS, now that's gone. So now your iPhone, hypothetically, could be just as useful as your computer in the studio.
Well, is there any wireless functionality between iPhone and...
Well, actually, on the wireless functionality, you'd probably want to look more at our iConnectMIDI4 Plus. iConnectMIDI4 Plus. That box has an Ethernet connection on it, and you can connect that directly to a Wi-Fi router and control anything that's connected to that via Wi-Fi. Now, the cool thing about that host port in the iConnectAudio4 Plus is you could hypothetically plug one of these into one of these. So you could use, like Voltron.
Yeah, and if you have a rack of synth modules or analog stuff that's MIDI controlled or whatever, you could use that for the brain. And even if you have other audio interfaces hooked up to your different computers, the iConnect Audio can sort of become a master brain for routing everything to everything else.
It can. I mean, again, it's sort of limited by how much processing power we're using at any given time, and what else you got plugged into it. But yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. Essentially, iConnectAudio4 Plus is the most flexible audio interface in the world.
Yeah, for a desktop studio, it's a brain, it's a traffic cop, it's a hub in a way that no other interface quite is, because things go in one side of an interface and come out the other. This is more like an anything goes, route anything to anything else sort of setup.
Well, not only that, but it combines workflows too. So you think about all the new performance and workflow possibilities you get with introducing a multi-computing devices into the studio environment. Yeah.
Yeah, like hosting instruments on a little Mac Mini off to the side to offload processing power, for example.
And then maybe using them and sequencing inside of an iOS device. Why not?
Cool. Very, very cool. And how much are they?
So we haven't announced the price for the iConnect Audio. That will be shipping sometime this summer. The iConnectMIDI4 Plus is $199, and it's shipping it's at the factory being made right now, and it'll be shipping in the mid to late February.
Very cool. Al, thanks very much for the sneak peek, and we'll look forward to getting our hands on these for review.